Inconsistent.
Bro, that's the one that my son had chicken nuggets with, and he ended up in the ER 3 times.
What? From the McDonald's?
On that street.
No.
By your house.
No.
I'm that one.
I'm talking about in Harlem.
Oh, your job.
Yeah. And because
don't go to the one near your house, bro. I forgot to tell
I've
you.
I've been there before, but I normally don't go to that one. But the one by my job is the only one with a drive-through. So it's like
pull up.
I'm in a rush.
You don't pull up.
Damn it! I gotta go.
You pull up with the sanitation. They got the clearance.
No. I go in my car.
No way.
No.
There's no way.
Well, we go to lunch with the truck sometimes.
So you that's the last time you went there?
To the one in Harlem.
What was it about it?
Nigga. What do you mean?
Like death? What was it?
I don't know.
You were mentioning it. Why?
Oh, because it's the only drive-through. It's the one. That's why I eat it so often.
Oh, okay. You eat it because of convenience.
Yeah, if I'm in a rush, I gotta get in my car, just drive through, grab it, and go.
Something.
Yeah. Or if you're lazy, I don't want to get in my car. I just want to drive there and eat. I'm tired. I just did a lot of work.
That's how I feel about going to the bank, cause there ain't no real drive-throughs out here in Brooklyn. But when you go to Staten Island, you pull up.
Yeah.
You out. Yeah.
There's on 86th Street. There's one like that. A Chase.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah. There's a drive-through one.
Wow. Oh, further up. You're
Past
right.
the highway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
further
going
up.
down.
Further up.
Up, down. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all perspective, right?
Is it uphill? Is it up numbers? Does it matter?
Is north really up or just a way to map out?
North is just the way the magnets move.
There you go.
That's all it is.
That's some real science shit. See, we learned something, Jens.
We're scientists here.
Yeah, we got some kind of knowledge here.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Remember I talked about the secret knowledge?
Okay.
Mike he'll say he's a scientist.
He actually, I kind of feel like he said
that.
He said it.
I'm a scientist. I'm like, okay, you're a scientist. You sell insurance, nigga. What you talking about? They got you, nigga. They got you for your time and money. Sell insurance thing.
You heard that, I don't know what school it is. I think I told you this.
DeVry, #1 school in America.
Yo, I'm about to go there. Know that they, one major university, damn, I forgot what it was. They don't require something. Before they required it, now they don't.
Prerequisites?
The regions?
Oh, it could be.
It's something about...
You don't have to take regions. Some of them you don't have to take.
But a major university said you don't need to take the regions.
My son that's in high school doesn't have to take regions. He doesn't have to take all the regions. He's like, I don't want to do it. And he's all right, don't do it. But now they, instead of looking at your region score, they start looking more hard at your score of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
Graduation requirements. New York schools suck, bro.
When you complete your college application, you may need to list whether or not you took any Regents classes available. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know, but the whole schooling system is like in. Did they ever get like the relief for like college tuitions? Did Biden ever pass that?
I don't know.
Yo, it's crazy because we're such in a hole with money and like where we are. But back to this nigga Mike,
and it's the government's fault. In the first place, the reason why people are in debt. So the government's like, it's because of me that you guys are in debt. So because I gave colleges money. So I gave colleges money. You couldn't pay it back. Now I'm going to give more money. Because the reason why we're in debt is because we take out government loans. For go to college. So if the government wouldn't give out no college loans and you got to pay out of pocket, colleges will have no choice but to charge less. They have to. They need people to come in the door.
But how could they charge less and pay people off?
You got to figure that out. Maybe do more online classes. Maybe do less people that come in, professors, less of that. If they're a business and they get paid by money, they need to figure that out, just like any other business has to figure it out.
Find your money somewhere else.
Yep, figure it out. Cut costs, whatever you got to do.
Or it becomes... Or they say, listen, this is what the price is. If the government isn't helping you out,
then you can't pay.
Then you can't become a doctor.
If the prices are too high, guess what happens? The college next door that's like, I'll charge less if more people come to me. And it'll be just like cell phones. 10 cents a minute. Remember that shit? 10 cents a text message?
Wow.
It's gone. They go, why? Competition. We no longer pay 10 cents a minute. We didn't pay for anything. We're unlimited, baby. Because of competition. Because one cell phone company was like 10 cents, I'll charge 9.
It would make those higher skilled jobs that much more like difficult to attain. Those high skilled jobs would be more rare.
Or it'll be more time in the actual hospital learning.
But it would definitely, for a vast majority who couldn't afford it without the help, they would be filling up other jobs with lesser skill sets.
So when I worked in the hospital, I would clean the room. I was a cleaner, mop, sweep, garbage.
Yeah.
I would go to the room where the attendants would go in, and they would work on the computer, do the computer work. So when I went in there, they had their cell phones on, playing their Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I would open the door, close the door behind me. I would sit down in the chair, and I would start talking with them. You know why? Because they were all young people, early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Young guys. So I would joke around with them. So when we were out in the hallway walking, it'll be this. When I walked in that room, yo, what up? What y'all listening to? You like that new Drake album? You like this? Oh, what do you guys, how was college? You know what they told me?
Right.
They get paid the equivalent of $15 an hour when they start in the hospital. Doctors. So
when they start.
But as the years go on and they learn more information and they gain more knowledge, they start making more and more and more to the point where they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, $200,000 a year, right? So why can't you say, do this course, pay this much money to learn the prerequisites, and then you get yourself in a job in the hospital doing what nurses do, and you work your way up, just like any other job. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we do that? We do that with mechanics. Niggas don't go to mechanic school. Only a handful. Well, how many people know go to mechanic school? You know what they learn? They get in there, they start taking things apart.
You're saying turn the actual job, the function of a job, into the classroom.
Yeah.
Incorporate the two.
Just like you would do if you were a freaking carpenter, a freaking plumber. You learn on the job.
And the wage of your beginning this class / externship, right? Or internship.
Yeah, is on your knowledge and skill.
Is on your knowledge skill. So once you pass, you do a year and you learn how to chart shit. You did a diagnosis and you put it on. You learn how to do you learn the software program to do your function. And then the next following year, you went and learned more about injecting and doing the IV and doing that kind of stuff. And then you did that for a year, you get bumped up, and now you're learning how to...
Or you go hard on the pain. You're like, I'm going to learn all this. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to live in this hospital. And you just go hard and you learn as much as you can. And then you get, just like welders. I don't know if you've ever seen the way welding works. When you want to get a job as a welder, you go to a place to weld. They're like, all right, weld these two pieces together. And you weld it. And then they examine it. And they're like, okay, I'll pay you this much an hour for that kind of work.
Ooh, some Olympic shit.
Yeah. So you go to the hospital and you be like, look, I did this. I practiced at this hospital. I worked under this doctor.
I look funny to people and I make them laugh. How much can I get from that?
Yeah. Nothing. Mike just said that he's not even home right now. He went out.
My gosh, yo, you know what I want to do? I think I don't want to do it. So I'm definitely gonna be wilding out this year, son. I'm gonna do YOLO better than last year. That's my.
You gotta be a doctor.
I am definitely not trying to be a doctor, nigga.
But wait,
I can't be in serious situations.
So now I don't have a lot of skills with carpentry, but I bet you, if you put me with these guys that do this stuff, in a year I'll be doing work like them.
This tech stuff.
A year after that, better than them, guaranteed.
Right.
So why not doctors? Why we let them go to school for this much time to learn what? What did they learn?
My son is like any other kid is dealing with like school, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not with it. I get it. You know what I mean?
I wasn't with it. I can't blame nobody.
I was not with it, and I can't blame him either. But if they did something like that where you did 2 years of high school and then you jump into something, treat the last 2 years of high school like, remember you said DeVry. You said the I can't even say that word. What the fuck? DeVry. Let them Like right now, for example, my son is about to go into the 11th grade, and the only class he's really like excited about, obviously according to his grades, is audio technician, and he's great. He loves it. He's getting 90s. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe his 11th grade should be okay. We focus on that. You still learn the elective, the simple basic math, and we'll go to the geometry and then maybe leave it there, and we'll get to chemistry, just the 101, and then leave it there. Yeah, it's just the 101s of the major stuff, but your focus is this. And then that in that 11th grade, that third year of high school, they go in and they're like, okay, maybe I didn't like that. Okay, pick something else for the last year. So now you have some kind of skill set with the technical stuff, some knowledge and some skill set with that, and now pick something out that's a little different that you still are into. And then when you leave that, you have the option of going to college or going to a technical school to further maybe something totally different,
or get rid of freaking 11th and 12th grade. Just throw them out.
Get them rid of them. Let them figure it out.
You know what you do? You keep 11th for 12th grade for the kids that want it. If the kid says,
because they could drive by the 11th grade.
Yeah. If the kid says, I want to go to college, okay, you could do 11th and 12th grade. Some kids, audio technician. All right, 11th and 12th grade is you study audio technician. When you graduate, you have a certificate, baby. Go get a job.
Figure it out.
No debt. You don't got to go to college for this.
Oh, so 11th so the option. Okay, so 11th and 12th grade. The last 2 years are either a technical training certificate that you're gonna get that says also high school diploma, because you got the 101s in there.
Yeah.
Or if you're going past the 101s, you'll get the standard high school diploma.
And you take that to
with the emphasis of go wherever you want.
Yeah.
You could flip it up and go back to a technical program, DeVry or Toro, or
what is it? Puerto Rico College? Is
Puerto Rican. I applied to that job.
Boricua Tech.
Boricua Tech. Damn. So, or yeah, like you said, you could go wherever you want. They should definitely do that, because I'm surprised
they would save so many children. Think about how many people here don't want to go to high school. They're like, I'd rather learn carpentry or freaking plumbing. Tell me that. Then you put them into the program. For 11th and 12th grade, you do plumbing. You learn it all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, with the basics, the prerequisite, whatever, 101s. When you graduate, now you have your degree. Says, hey, I learned how to do plumbing. All right. And then when you graduate high school, they kind of set you up with a college. What college you want to go to? We'll help you through the process.
Remember, John Jay? They had the workshop, with the machines and they had a whole workshop, bro, like a saw and machine.
I never got to see any of that.
No,
I didn't last too long in John Jay. But what I'm saying is that they could set you up with a job as a plumber. Where you want to work,
right? And that so technically so that's what the DeVry is. It's a technical institute, which means the certificates that they offer are technical skills for a lab technician, a x-ray technician, a sonogram technician, an audio technician. And these are like what I tell my son is like, these are certificates. My CDL is something that I don't want to drive, but it's something I got in my back pocket to fall up on. Yeah. Like so those last 2 years of college could be like, if you don't want to do if you're not planning to do high school, then your last 2 years is that certificate for your back pocket that you'll step into because you need a job once you know what I mean. I'm sure your mom is you need a job, so you got something to get yourself through, and then from there you decide what you want to do. But at least you got the 101.
The only difference is that if you do the 11th and 12th grade on the high school instead of going to DeVry, is that when you do the high school you don't got no debt free
from the DeVry thing.
No, from the high school. And if you go to DeVry, you got to pay them money to go to that college.
So, but because I decided to do DeVry for the 11th and the last 2 years.
They do it in the high school.
Right. Oh, but they still have to pay for it.
No, the high school's going to pay for 11th, 12th grade anyway.
So they cover it. So you could walk out with a technical thing and the 101s, or you could have your traditional high school diploma.
And do whatever you want. Go to college, go to another, whatever.
Wow, that would probably eliminate GEDs almost.
That's what I'm saying.
They could save the freaking
world, bro.
That would eliminate GEDs because.
And then you make it so that when you're done with 10th grade, you're like, I want to do plumbing. You're like, this high school doesn't do plumbing,
right?
But the other one does. So we trade students, and the 10th grade is when they do a big trade. Kids want to trade for this school and this school and that school, and they all move around and they start a new school. That way, not every high school has to do plumbing and electric.
Right, and it gives them a taste of a new environment.
Yep. Remember, Peter went to the aviation, right?
Yeah, he did the aviation.
So right there, 10th grade.
Even Danny
aviation.
went to a mechanic school.
Oh, see that? You can send niggas to the mechanic school, and the niggas that are in the mechanic school, like, I don't want mechanics, I want aviation. All right, let's go over there this year.
That's insane. Yeah, they should do that. I wonder what it would take to make that switch.
You need to get a new governor. What's his name? Sharp. He proposed this. Larry Sharp?
Larry Sharp? Yeah, your boy.
Yeah. He
Man,
proposed it.
That sounds really good.
And he was like, we already pay for it, and they're going to drop out. We might as well get them on a road to
They're going to
success.
drop out, apply for their GED, because they're going to realize that they need something.
And we pay for that too.
And we ended up paying that too.
We might as well help them with their lives.
Eliminating one, increasing, and that way we could actually stop the borders because we don't need other people.
Yep. We don't need mechanics. We don't need this because we have so many already.
Yeah, that sucks.
And right now, United States, as far as I understand, is at a place now where we need all these laborers. We need carpenters. We need mechanics. We need
what is it called? White collar?
I think
blue collar.
Blue collar? Yeah, blue collar.
One of those.
We need those guys. Right now, we're at a deficit. We need them. Not everybody went to college for a freaking program.
That's why I feel like the borders is wilding out because they're like, we'll get them.
I'll take that
We'll
job.
get the illegals.
I'll take it. And they even made it to the freaking January 6th. You saw the guy there. He's trying to get a job. Aquí hay trabajo.
Está
roto todo.
After this is broken, I have fixed it. I fixed this
yo lo arreglo
this
todo.
one here.
Nancy Pelosi, yo te lo limpio la cola.
Nancy Pelosi. Yo, wow. I don't even know how we got here, but
I'm happy we did.
That's what we do here. So you just know, if you come down here, it could just be some random shit because technically it's just a basement.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't even know. Yeah.
Women don't come down to the basement though, bro.
No. One day.
It's getting renovated. It'll be prettier.
All right.
Join us here next time at the basement. We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yo, what up, everybody? If you like what you saw, please click on some of the video links on the side. And please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leave a little comment. And maybe we'll respond back to you. And hopefully, you'll be a guest on our next episode.
Turn to gods and disinfect. That's worth to Trump. Now let's inspect to interject on what the young is spitting. I'm spitting for where the sacred texts are given.